Jeebus, my hair is going crazy. But, other one, my name is Fox Rental. Big name but Fox, and my hair is going crazy. One, I'm going to upload another gameplay video tomorrow, the next day. But for right now, because I kind of had work this morning and everything, well, majority of the day, and I was also working on the 300th subscriber video as well. Also giving the freaking things or whatever for Hood so that he could, like, say, so I can tell him, this is how it's supposed to go. The, what is it, concept art or something? No. Storyboarding. So I have a video already recorded, but I have to edit it all down, and it's a pretty long gameplay that I did, about 2 hours around there, so I gotta edit that down to, like, at least around 20 minutes maybe. But so I made another review, and this is all of a game that I played, and if any of you have ever seen a few of my videos, I might mention every once in a while, I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games. Favorite game series. Freaking awesome. Kingdom Hearts 3D is probably one of my favorite ones. Kingdom Hearts 3D, and I liked all of them, but I think it would be Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 3D, if only because I get to play as Riku. But I do like all of them. Sora is awesome. Riku is awesome. I like how it's kind of now it's really, you can really see it now. It's kind of Star Wars-ish. If you don't see what I mean, look at Birth by Sleep, and just think of Terra as Anakin and Ventus as Ahsoka, and you probably get what I mean. But and Xehanort as the Emperor. But I love this series, and it's awesome. And out of all this, and I also like how all of them are actually connected. All of them are basically, if you want to technically count all of them from Birth by Sleep all the way to 3D, you have, like, around, let's see, Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, then it's 358 over 2 days, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Coded, and then Kingdom Hearts 3D. You actually have 7 Kingdom Hearts games. I might have even missed one. But you have 7 Kingdom Hearts games, which are pretty much all pretty good. Even replaying 3D. 3D I still like. There's still a good side story for it. And it's still, well, it's not really side story. It's still progressing. And I like definitely like Terra's whole thing, what happened to him. I love that all. And it's great. But then there's one game that was only in Japan for I don't know how long, until finally it came to America, I think like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and that is Kingdom Hearts Chi, or Kingdom Hearts Unchained Chi, or Key, technically, I think. But, and I have the game loading up right now, but the game is pretty fun. It's a free mobile Kingdom Hearts game. I'm not sure if you can play on the on like a PC yet. I think you probably could, because it originally was a PC thing. But let me just do this so I can show you my character and everything else, so I can get my little rewards for like logging in every day. But it's a cool little game. I don't know if I would make a playthrough of it, but I don't have anything to record it with, so sadly. But can I zoom in real quick? Okay, fine, I'll just do this. So, hold on. If I'm going to show my character, I might as well show him with the Keyblade I always like using. But, it's a fun game where you play through the different worlds, similar to like every Kingdom Hearts game. You play through the many different... Gosh dang, no, I want my freaking... give me this. Keyblade level up. There. Look, swap medals. Yeah, there. Sorry, that probably doesn't mean anything, mean any sense to anyone, but right now. But it is actually a fun game. It's a free game for one. Here's my character. If I can load up, please. Yes. And if you see me, Xenoon. And if anyone can figure out what Xenoon means, congrats. But and it shouldn't be that hard. But it is an extremely fun game. It is an extremely fun game. It's basically, if you liked Chain of Memories, it's kind of a similar gameplay to that, to where you run around well, first it's mission based. It's like, first mission is this, so it's a mix between Chain of Memories and 358 over 2 days. Let me go ahead and turn this off, so that way the music doesn't get copyright or whatever, but it is mixed between Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck was it? I just said it. Ah, dang it. Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts blank. Actually, that'd probably be a game. But Chain of Memories, actually, no. Chain of Memories, because you have the whole key thing. And then, oh yeah, Chain of Memories. Oh yeah, it would just be Chain of Memories. Oh, I don't know. I just said it. You go back, whatever the video I said. I am such an idiot for just spending so much time doing that. But it is a pretty dang good game. It's cool kind of going through, you basically go through some of the world. I don't know if there's any newer worlds, but like your hub world now, like kind of how the hub world for Kingdom Hearts 1 was Traverse Town. And then for the hub world for Kingdom Hearts 2 was Radiant Garden. This one, you have a new hub world called Daybreak Town, which, one, it looks awesome. Oh, I remember, it was Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Because you go by missions, and you have, like, I think, like, 10 missions, I think, like, in each world or something. I'm not sure. That could be a total overestimation, but you go through that 10 missions, and you also gain, first you also get a report, like, saying, okay, these are the type of monsters, and it also has a kind of a rock, paper, scissors type of style. And also I say it's similar to Chain of Memories because it's kind of similar to using cards in Chain of Memories. But when you start off, each Keyblade you get so far that I've seen, you always start out with 3 slots in them, and then you also have these things called medals, which acts very similar to the cards in Chain of Memories, to where you click when you're fighting a bad guy, you hit the attack button. Well, in this one you just tap, and they attack using that medal. But instead of having a number system, it is you actually kind of level up these medals. You level up these medals to grow stronger, and the stronger medals you put into your Keyblade, the stronger the attack and defense of your Keyblade becomes. Your Keyblade basically acting as your weapon and your armor. And then you also gain, what was it? The medals also work, and also the medals are pretty cool, especially like, it's like, oh, collecting these medals. Like you get like Riku, Sora. Right now I got like a level 3 Wind Sora. Like, I think Sora A, and it's like a wind one. It's probably like not even like one of the greatest Sora medals, but it's actually, I just like it because I'm like, Sora! Sora! Oh wait, hold on. What am I doing? I'm doing a Kingdom Hearts review. And I don't have my Kingdom Key. But, oh, can you tell I love Kingdom Hearts? My brother told me that the knife shop had a Keyblade there, and I'm like, have the Keyblade. I'm like, yes, please. Ah, I love you, Kingdom Key. But I actually have 2. But this one right here, and then I have a wooden one at back in home in Texas. But you level up the Keyblade also by like using, it's crafting. You have to find the certain materials, and you can level up your Keyblade, and you can get like new stats or whatever. Which also I like which is whenever you level up your Keyblade to like what is it, like level 4 for at least the first 3. We level up to level 4, or like kind of the first 3, but when you level up to level 4. You unlock a new slot, but then also your Keyblade kind of evolves to where it looks like a regular Keyblade it looks kind of like Kingdom Key, but a blue version. But when you evolve it, it transforms into the blade kind of turns golden a little bit, like I just showed you with the picture. Like that was a level 2 one, and like I'm assuming the next level, the next unlock, you level it up again. You get a total of 5 slots so far that I've seen for each Keyblade. And you put the medals in each of them. And like I said, there's a rock, paper, scissors system to it, to where like there's speed, magic, and strength. And speed beats strength, strength beats magic, and magic beats speed. And you kind of, and like each time they in a the mission, before you click into the mission, you can check to see, okay, the majority of the monsters are these. So then, like, if it's green, you put mostly blue. But I will give you a tip: if you ever see something like that where it says, okay, this mission has only green ones, it has green monsters, so I'm gonna make it blue. Always have at least one red medal, which when you're going into these battles, it allows you to, like, say, pick a friend medal, which is just like a medal from anyone, I guess, in your faction. I'll bring up faction in a bit. But so you click, like, you can pick, like, you get a choice of all these medals, which I say, if you don't see the medal that you really need, like a red medal, all you see is like blue, because for some reason people fill it up with Donald Duck, so you can share medals like that. But I don't know if you get EXP for that, but whatever. But I'm like, no, I would click out and keep going back and forth till I find, like, the red medal. I'm like, okay, then I need that. Pick the red medal because while battling this, because one mission thing that you will always have in all of the battles, or all of the missions usually, is always defeat all the enemies in one turn, which some of the missions even, like, and like that's how you get, like, more points or something like that, or more materials. And it gets kind of hard when, like, they say fight an invisible, which even in the regular Kingdom Hearts games, the invisible is like the death claw of freaking Kingdom Hearts. It's pretty hard to freaking kill, unless you're really higher level. So those guys gotta be like, okay, wait, I gotta wait till I level up some more to come back to these missions to go fight this guy. But it is pretty fun doing that. And always, like I said, if it's like a strength monsters that are like the majority of this area, I definitely say at least gain, like, what is it? What beats strength is speed. So put one speed medal from, like, the friend status or whatever. Just pick up a speed medal, or have one speed medal in your, like, loadout. Because if you don't have because usually what they do is to, like, try to screw you up with, like, oh, you can't beat in one turn, is they'll have one, like, out of the things that your medals are, like, kind of like strong against, they'll have one thing that's strong against your medals. That way, if you kill off all of the weaker ones, there's still that one there, like, haha, your medals suck because they didn't kill me. But if you have, like, that one medal, it can, like, easily take them out. Not to mention, you can still use Firaga, Thundaga, Thunderstorm, and stuff like that, but you use it kind of similar to, how should I say this? Kind of similar how Birth by Sleep has, like, the special gauge. Kind of like that. You fill up your special gauge by basically beating the crap out of Heartless and defeating them, and you gain, like, points in your special gauge. And then each medal will have like a counter or like a number on them. And basically, if your special gauge is filled up enough for that number, you swipe the little medal out, and then you use your special ability, which will be like Thundaga, something or another, that'll pop up. You can, like, read about the medal, something like that, and it's pretty fun. I didn't know that you had to sell the Moogle token medals to get money. So I kind of so I'm like, why do I don't have that much money? Because you need to use money to kind of level up your medals by, like, fusing other medals into it. But, like, I don't have that much money, and I don't want to spend all these high quality Moogle medals. They might come in handy later. Yeah, they're freaking money. You sell those suckers so you can get money, and I got like 100,000 money for freaking sending. I'm like, well, I should have been doing that a while ago. And I will say also another thing is the loot that you get, because the fighting is awesome. It's pretty good, like the fighting back and forth. You go through different section areas during different missions and stuff like that. The animation's pretty dang good. The artwork for everything looks amazing. It looks pretty good, especially Daybreak time, because some of the Disney worlds, like, you kind of seen before, which is also kind of cool seeing it drawn how it is. But I really want more, like, I kind of want to more explore Daybreak time, because that's a new area that I want to follow, which is awesome. I'm not sure how long this review will go, but it's really, really fun. It really is. Trying to think. Again, it's cool leveling up a Keyblade, because that just seems freaking awesome. I hope that kind of channels into Kingdom Hearts 3 to where like you can level up like the Kingdom Key and see like a second form of it or third form. Then you also see the new weapons that are gonna come out in Kingdom Hearts 3. But it's kind of cool seeing that. It's also cool seeing that these Keyblade wheels. I forgot to mention, this all takes place before all of the Kingdom Hearts games. This takes during the Great Keyblade War, which there are 5 factions, which are Unicorn. Well, technically 6, but there's 5 factions: Unicornus, Vulpes, which is Unicorn, Fox, I think Lion, Snake, and whatever the other one is. And then you have Goat, which I'm saying there's Goat, which though I haven't gotten that far yet in the story. It is it's the Keyblade. It's because each one has a Keyblade that is basically animal based, and then like the ending has like a charm with like the eye from Soul Eater in it. But there's one, and also apparently there's a rogue masked faction or whatever, rogue faction master or whatever. And he wears, if I remember correctly, organization cloak. And people have theorized that he was the first wielder of Xehanort's Keyblade, which he masters Xehanort's Keyblade. Which, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Lost Faction's Keyblade. Especially if you look at all of them lined up, it kind of really makes sense. Not to mention, all the games are supposed to be connected. And that Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to be the ending of the Xehanort saga, and then it's going to be Kingdom Hearts, the Light Awakens. But it is the game is pretty awesome. Again, I haven't gotten that far into the story yet. I might make another review when it comes up like that, but when I get further into the story. But it is pretty fun. There's not that many paywalls. Like, it's not really like pay to win type of thing. Not to mention, like, because in the shop you have different costumes that you can buy. You gain, also, I'd rather mention, you gain loot as, like, you beat bosses, or, because bosses appear randomly and you can fight them, and once you beat them, you gain loot. And also, you can team with other people. I haven't teamed up with anyone yet, but you can gain loot when you team up when you beat bosses. And so far, some of the best things I've gotten are some good medals, yeah, and some evolution medals that allow you to evolve your charms, your medals. But also, you can gain costumes, which I'm thinking, fudge, yes, I want a lot of customization. Which really you can only customize, like, the clothing, like their body clothing, and then their gloves. That's about it. And their hair and their skin color and eyes. But one thing that's actually pretty cool is the loot is actually pretty dang good, at least for me, because I unlocked it. I beat a boss, and I got Sora's 3D costume right off the back, and I'm just like, fudge, yes! And I was wearing that forever. I was just wearing that for the beginning. Not to mention then, later on I got Riku's Kingdom Hearts 3D costume, and I'm like, fudge, yes, more! No, both of them I like, but I like Kingdom Hearts 3D. I roared Riku's. And then, in the how you unlock these also is, you get the costume, you wear it immediately, but you get these things called avatar coins, where you go to the avatar board or costume board, and then you go to like this kind of a similar loadout to like the skills of Dream Eaters, but you pay not money, but the avatar coins, which you get a lot of them if you do the missions, and you can spend it all. You spend it on like these things where like gives you like extra skills, I believe, or extra skill points or whatever, and extra skill ability and stuff like that, and then you get to like where it says where you gain the item, and then you can wear the item. And it's really good. And a better way, and another thing that's extremely awesome is there's these other things that are kind of locked under a quote-unquote paywall, but I was able to buy like Riku's costume without spending a dime because I just played the game and I gained enough points to be able to buy it really quickly. So that's one is awesome that they have that, because usually if you have something like that, it's like, well, you need 300 gold to buy this cape, but you only get bronze coins, and you need 100 bronze to get a silver, and you need 100 silvers to get gold. So it kind of is like, well, fudge, they want me to spend my money. But this game, so far at least, for the opening like second week or whatever, the game seems like it's pretty much like, yeah, you can pay to get extra, but we're not gonna make it to where you have to pay to win or have to pay to make your avatar look awesome. Because I even got enough points and I bought classic Riku from Kingdom Hearts 3. Though I haven't worn the actual costume for him, I've only worn the hair, so that way it goes with the costume for the Riku 3D one. And by doing that and also unlocking the lines, what is it? The skill thing for that costume, which one, they know you spent like all these points for this, so they don't even make like the points that you have to the avatar skill points, the avatar coins. They don't even make it a lot because some of them are equal, like some of the other ones that are like free that you get, you have to spend like 25 avatar points to unlock this, 25 avatar points to unlock that. But once you get like one of these, actually is like, oh, okay, here's, you only need to spend one here, one here, one here, one here. It's like all these one, and a lot of them it's like you get these little skill points, then you get the items you want, which is like the suit or the hair, and then like the rest of them are medals that you can use later on to lower the cost of a special ability for like your thing. So like if your special ability for a level 6 one is like, or maybe it is 6 or whatever, but if it's like level 6 or whatever, or 7, you can lower it down to a 5, lower it down to a 6. I think you can lower it down even more if you keep using them. But you lower it down that way you don't have to spend as many, like the bars, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty cool that they're kind of like, it's kind of balanced in a sense, so where it's like, well, we don't want you to spend a whole bunch of avatar coins just on these clothing's skills when you can just do it very quickly because you already spent a lot of points just to buy the dang thing, which it's good. And then like the free items are like, okay, these things are free, so you're gonna have to spend more avatar coins to use these other things, and you get good crap for the stuff you pay more for, and for the other one you get okay stuff, which is still good. And I think that's also how I got like all the money, the in-game money for the Moogle points, for the money MUNNY, by buying that costume. And like they gave you a whole bunch of like the Moogle things, like golden Moogle coins to spend, and I got like 100,000 money. That is awesome. That is amazing. That is great. And again, it's pretty dang good. The story so far, and it connects with different things. Like you have Dream Eaters there for some reason. Though I will say the story, it can get a little confusing, but not really confusing, but I mean in the sense that a lot of the stories that you go to, like Snow White's story is just beginning now in a war that happened way before Birth by Sleep. And yeah, way before Birth by Sleep. And then you also have other things where you have things like that, and like characters that are alive, something like Aladdin in them, even though you meet them way far away in like when Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2. So it's kind of like, how does this happen? Like how are they this old? I guess cartoon live, I guess, makes them older, but then also means like the movies are way longer than just 3 days. But I don't know. I can I have a theory of the video. I have a theory that I might come up with for that, for why that's happening, but because I kind of have a good theory about it, kind of. But I don't know if I'll upload it, but overall, the game is extremely fun so far. It is very well balanced. It's fun kind of battling these bad guys, whatever, figuring out like, okay, these guys I have to load. And also, each Keyblade has like their own special ability to where, was it the Star Seeker is a balance of all 3 elements. You can put a blue slot in the top one, and like your blue metals will grow stronger, your magic. You put a green one, the next slot, that'll get powered up. Red slot here, powered up. Green slot there, powered up. And then you have the mining one from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the Keyblade from the Dwarf World, from Snow White's world. And like that's a more of attack Keyblade. The Agrabah one's a more magic Keyblade. The Alice in Wonderland one's the more speed Keyblade. And I do hope there's other worlds other than those 3, because I definitely want to get more Keyblades. And then also, it's cool knowing like, well crap, I can upgrade Keyblades. I want to see the final forms of these suckers. I want to see what's going to happen with these. And I want to see Sora do this, because I'm guessing it's supposed to be that back at this point in time, these Keyblade Masters are so much stronger because they can even form corridors of light, similar to the organization's Corridors of Darkness. The Door of Light, I believe it was, for light wielders. But it's pretty awesome. It's pretty dang cool. But it's pretty fun. I hope Kingdom Hearts 3 has a similar thing. Kingdom Hearts 2.0, I definitely cannot wait till that comes out. I'm going to buy that. But it's pretty fun. Thank you also for watching. If you want to check out more videos I've done, please click the link in the description below. Check out all my videos. Check out the game. I am Faction Unicornus. Xenoon If you want to try to find me on there, awesome. If you want to build a party, I'll see what we can do. But either way, thank you very much for watching and watching every videos I've done. Please click the link in the description below. But check out all my videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we will. Wait. And we will. See you later. Ha! Oh, crap.